Hey everybody, Fett here, and today I have yet another tasty treat. Now this one might look familiar because about a month and a half ago I had another Cozzi's Taken Big Pizza, but that one was pepperoni. This one is 5 cheese with a traditional crust, low moisture mozzarella. Again, they're not saying what kind of cheese it's from. Unsmoked provolone, Monterey Jack, Parmesan, and Romano. Those don't have superlatives. But it's 100% real cheese. So no matter what animal it's from, it's 100% from that animal. Some people care about this, but I won't be paying attention to any of that. I'm gonna eat as much of the pizza as I can. Previously handled frozen for my protection. However, I will say, this has been frozen for about a week in my freezer, so it's not fresh. But I guess even if you were buying it and taking it home straight from the store and cooking it that very same day, you wouldn't be getting a fresh pizza because it was previously handled frozen. Oh. Well, it's in the oven, and I think it might just be about done, so I'd better go and get that Cozzi's Taken Big 5 cheese traditional crust pizza. And I think Padme might want to enjoy. Okay, I'm thinking she'll enjoy it too. Anyways, I'll be right back with the Cozzi's Taken Big 5 cheese pizza. I've said that a few too many times now. I'll be back. Nice. All right. So right off the bat, you can see that we have a plate overflowing with pizza. Now this isn't the whole pizza. I had to leave 3 slices behind because they all wouldn't fit, and it's doubtful I'm gonna eat all 8 slices. Well, let me count them here. Yeah, there's 8 slices. There's 5 here, and 3, well, back where I made the pizza. And I gotta say, that piece, well, it doesn't look as appetizing as the rest. I wonder what happened to it. I know I say I like to eat the least appetizing pieces first, but since I'm doing a review for this pizza and I'm not going to eat the whole thing on camera, I might as well eat the most appetizing piece first. And which is that? I don't know. My camera went blurry. Alright. This one is looking pretty good, I gotta say. Look at all that seasoning on there. Huh. And, oh no. And today, my beverage of choice is the all-time classic, the Coca-Cola, 0 sugar, cherry flavored. Oh. Oh, look at that. Nice hiss. And I gotta say, that's refreshing. Because the ventilation on the Slave 1, it's busted. Yeah, so it's kind of hot, and that's refreshing to have. Let's go ahead and try this piece of pizza out with 5 different animal cheeses. Padme knows that looks good. What the heck, I'll give her a little piece of cheese. She's off camera because sometimes she can just be a little too much when there's food in the reviewing area. This is also my everything area. I do everything here. This is a good pizza. However, this one is getting bent because it's hanging off the plate. And we don't like bent slices of pizza. Oh. Now, the problem is when you have so many different cheeses together, you can't really tell which is which. So, really, you just get a whole mega cheese taste. There's no real picking out the individual cheese flavors. But maybe I don't have a developed enough tongue, and that's a distinct possibility. Oh, and I gotta say, this pizza is delicious. Padme will, of course, be getting some crusts. Now, you might be wondering, Bobby, why'd you have this take and bake in your freezer for a whole week? And to that I say, sometimes when you're bringing a bounty that's worth a whole lot, you spend your whole paycheck at Aldi getting a bunch of pizzas so you won't starve over the course, well, until you get your next bounty. Sometimes that's a long time for my uncle and I. Well, not so much for me, for him, really. He's getting old and he's not on top of his game anymore, old Bubba. He mostly just flies the ship nowadays. Takes care of some shitty business. Oh, pardon me. On Tatooine. He never tells me about it. But I think it has something to do with Jabba's palace. I think Padme knows. She listens in on Bubba's holo transmissions, but she's not sharing what he says. This is a fantastic pizza. And it goes so much better with a Cherry Coke Zero. A 0-calorie carbonated beverage. That's what it is, and it's refreshing. Oh, I'm actually quite parched, and I might need another Cherry Coke Zero. I didn't have another Cherry Coke Zero in my fridge, but I did have a Baja Blast Zero. And I'll open that in just a moment. For now, I need more cherry hydration. You know, I'm actually feeling a little full. And I wonder, should I have made this whole pizza? Yes. Because even if I don't eat it all right now, I'll eat it 12 hours from now when it's cold and dry and, gross. But I gotta say, this pizza, fresh, it's A+. As was the other Aldi pizza with pepperoni. A similar amount of cheese, though I do not recall the superlatives before the cheeses. Perhaps I ought to check that video to see. And for those of you wondering, yes, Padme did get another piece of crust, as we call them, pizza bones. These are perfectly bite-sized pieces for whatever she is. And I don't think it's too unhealthy. I mean, it's healthy for me, of course. Pizza. Everybody knows pizza is one of the most nutritious meals for a bounty hunter. And so it goes double for a bounty hunter's co-pilot. Let's go ahead and get Padme. Well, let's go ahead and give her all these. Wow. I know how weird it is to say you're full when you're doing a food video review, but that's what I am right now. I'm full. But before I give the Fett final, I might as well take a bite out of this unappetizing piece of pizza to see if it is truly as unappetizing as it looks. I have to burp. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. It's dry. It's very dry. That piece is very dry. Yeah, that's the best way of describing that piece. It's very dry. It seems to be missing a lot of cheese, possibly sauce. But the other pieces, including the ones I left, all looked okay. And the piece I did fully finish was delicious. And I gotta say, whenever I finish doing I'm sorry to all my viewers with misophonia. I don't know why you watch me, but you do, and I'm grateful. I gotta say, this pizza is Aldi Mama Cozzi's Take and Bake Cheese Pizza with 5 different cheeses. That's, well, the Baja Blast is in the way, but 2 thumbs up. And you know what? I didn't even take a sip of my Baja Blast, so we gotta do that. Wash it all down with some Baja Blast. 0 calories. Oh, that hit the spot. It reminds me of a certain someone. Well, I guess I'll finish the rest of this pizza on my own time. But, thank you all for watching another one of Bobby Fett's Tasty Treats. Mama Cozzi's 5 Cheese Pizza Edition. Bobby Fett out.